What's up guys, Dr. Dan over here at Beat Fitness. We're gonna do a quick video on footwear, right? So Beat Fitness has three major principles. One, we wanna build your base. That means your foot to glute to core connection. We wanna teach you how to diaphragmatically breathe, and we wanna teach you how to use your back muscles. So we've shot some videos on some of these techniques in the past. We're gonna continue to build on them. As the gym grows over here, people ask, what is one of your founding principles? And for me, one of our founding principles is barefoot training, right? So I used to be a big power lifter. I used to be 50 pounds heavier, deadlifting, squatting, all kinds of weight, wearing big Olympic thick style shoes. Sometimes I wore sneakers like this to run and work out in. And over the past 2.5 years, 3 years, I've become a barefoot trainer. So basically everything I do weight-wise, I work out barefoot. Right now I'm wearing these pedestal socks, which are really awesome. We're gonna talk about those. I started off my fitness career wearing big, thick shoes like this, however, and now I daily wear these Vivo Barefoots, and so we're gonna talk about the difference of these. Okay, so we get a lot of clients that come in here. They typically are going to other gyms, conventional gyms, getting a good workout in, but we get a lot of clients that are having ankle pain, tendonitis in the feet, knee pain, tendonitis in the knees, hip, low back discomfort. And one of the first things that we do is we start to educate those clients on use of proper footwear. So this shoe is a very, very, very thick heeled, stiff shoe, right? So this guy who's wearing this, he goes to another gym, he runs, he uses the stepper, does the elliptical, he weightlifts with this shoe on. As you can see, there's not a lot of give in this shoe. It's really, really, really stiff, okay? Another thing to take note of, how thick the back is, okay? We're gonna talk about how this isn't really a good thing. As we work with clients, we transition them downward into thinner shoes, which takes a long time. It can take anywhere from 6 months, like I said, up to 2 years to rebuild your body, regrow connective tissue, tendon tissue, and strengthen your muscles, your bones, your ligaments, and your cartilage to be able to handle a more minimalistic environment. Second good option would be a New Balance or a Nike, right? Something that has a little bit more forgiving bend in it, right? A little bit more dorsiflexion in the midfoot, right? It's a little softer base down here, so we have a little bit more movement. This allows for more natural foot movement, right? It's a good transitional shoe from getting out of something like this, working towards something that's more minimalist. Same thing, New Balance has this really nice fresh foam. Again, a little bit more forgiving when we bend the midfoot here. We get a little bit more torsion throughout the shoe here. And so this is a good transitional shoe as we work towards what is one of my favorite, what used to be one of my favorite shoes, still is for a lot of patients. New Balance Minimus. This is really dirty. These things have a lot of miles on them. New Balance Minimus has a much thinner heel pad as opposed to most conventional sneakers, right? So you can see the difference here. This New Balance Minimus also has a lot more bend throughout the heel, right? And throughout the midfoot. It also has a little bit more torsion throughout the foot. That allows for greater natural foot movement. Lastly, my favorite, I transitioned all my shoes over to this brand, Vivo Barefoot. There's a lot of different minimalistic shoes. Minimalistic means excessively thin heel pad, right? And so as you can see with this shoe, it allows, you can twist it any way that you want. It allows for completely natural foot movement. Your foot has 26 big bones in it, 28 if you count the little smaller ones, and all of those bones have to move when you walk, bend, twist, do any of your exercises. This shoe allows your foot to move as naturally as it should. This shoe doesn't allow any natural movement, right? Most people, when they have foot problems, foot pain, bunions, neuromas, different kinds of like dropped metatarsal heads and things like that, get recommended a shoe like this by their healthcare provider. Sometimes they even get recommended orthotics, which also work to stiffen up the foot. Sometimes there's a time and a place for that, but in most patients' cases, I'm working to get you out of a shoe like this and to improve your foot movement as time goes on, not stiffen it up more, okay? So 3 major reasons why we recommend barefoot training. And as you can see, what I wear here in the gym, these are called pedestal socks. These allow for really, really, really awesome natural foot movement. So if we're lunging or if we're doing any kind of like high intensity burst training, sideways movement, anything like that, the foot moves in its natural state. These socks also have little grippies on them which allow us to kind of stick to the floor just like tread on a shoe. Okay? So 3 main reasons why we recommend barefoot training. One, when you wear a big thick shoe like this, it acts as cushion on your foot. So your brain, it starts to slap the ground. A lot of people walk and they're slapping the ground, and as you slap the ground, that ground pushes force back up into your body. Your body has its own natural shock absorbers. Discs in your spine, cartilage in your hip, cartilage in your knee that help to cushion as you walk, right? Plyometrics, explosive jumping movements, right? Help to increase cartilage health. Wearing shoes like this while you're working out, however, doesn't do your body good. Your body and your brain will grow less. Your discs will get thinner. Your meniscus will get thinner because now you're cushioning the body outside. That causes it to require less cushion inside. So ground reactive forces, number one, when you train barefoot, you learn how to walk softly and you learn how to bend and twist softly. Second thing that barefoot training allows us to do is stimulate the small nerves and the small muscles in the bottom of the foot. So your hands, we never, ever, ever cover our hands up except if it's really cold, right? Imagine putting a big, thick winter glove on and trying to type on a computer or write a note, right? We've trained our hands to be very sensitive. The small nerves in our hands, they're really, really, really awesomely stimulated. And our brain learns how to use really small, fine motor movements, right? How to perform fine, small motor movements because of small nerve stimulation. The foot is no different. And so when you wear big shoes like this, you basically kill the small nerves in your foot, and your little foot muscles, they forget how to work appropriately. So when you barefoot train, it actually stimulates the smaller nerves, allowing you to feel things much more appropriately, and that means better core activation. Which brings me to my third point, foot to core sequencing. If you can believe it, your core muscles are first activated by small nerves and small muscles in the bottom of the foot. So when you're working out, exercising, moving around, you're stimulating the small nerves in the bottom of your foot, which actually helps to tension or create some activation of your core muscles. So 3 main reasons why we recommend barefoot training over here. One is to decrease ground reactive forces. When you barefoot train, your body learns how to land softly. It helps strengthen your cartilage in your knees, your discs in your spine. It helps build new cartilage and connective tissue throughout your body. Second, stimulation of the small nerves and the small muscles helps us to be a little lighter on our feet. It helps activate our core muscles. And thirdly, stimulation of those small nerves and muscles helps our feet to move a little bit better. As we do this, this will help to improve total body posture, and it's one of the key foundations of Beat Fitness, which is building your base. That means proper glute activation, proper core activation, and ultimately proper spine muscle activation, so we can build your body and make it as strong as possible. If you're interested about learning more about barefoot training, call us or check us out on the web, beat-fitness.com. Stop in for a free class. We offer awesome high-intensity interval training, and we will also educate you on proper footwear so that you can build your body to be its best. I'm Dr. Dan. Our motto is live empowered. We want to teach you how to make your body the strongest. Until next time, we'll talk to you guys later.